Well, deep point is there for a bad delivery. It has to be short and wide to hit deep point. And I agree with you. If you want to have third up, fine with the first slip, that is okay. But have a deep backward point in place, because it's an easier shot for a left-hander just to open the face and use the pace and get it in the middle of them too.
I think what Yuvraj Singh is banking, that while he opens the face, while he see there is no fielder there, open the face and the slip can come into play. Well, he's moved that slip cordon a little bit wider. He's making a few changes actually. He's brought the cover fielder in. Heard you, Koki. He's pushed that man back, which is not a third man. We can't call that a third man. Backward point. I think that is a better field position as long as you ball good line, good length. That's good bowling.
And also, Rainer just has gone a little bit wider. He was a second slip. He's a little bit wider now, maybe a third slip. But I think that's a better field. You've got a deep point out. I always think you're actually putting a field position for a bad delivery. He cannot hit that to cover point or extra cover. He can only hit it to quite a fine third. That's a good shot. That's just over pitched and dealt with. Lovely shot down the ground.
Hear the roar. It was a good over so far till that last delivery. It was pitched up, it was half volley, it was in the arc for Shajil. That will make him feel really good.
It's a perfect end this to what's been a wonderful World Championship of Legends tournament. These two teams going head to head. Clips. It's in the air. Has he gone again? He has. Shukla takes the catch. The trap was set and Shajil goes.
I have lost the count how many times we've seen Shajil Khan getting out in this fashion. He can't help himself. He's got to play that shot. That's a really good plan which worked. He hit it up in the air. It's a bigger field. Lovely catch taken in the deep. So that's the first wicket for India, and a big one. Pakistan under pressure. Shaljit gone for 12, 14 for 1.
He's gone across, but the height will be a leg by. But how many times have we seen this, Waqar Younis?
Yeah, every time you bowl him on his legs, I understand that's very productive shot for him, but he's got to be smart. There was no fine leg. You don't really need to hit in the air. You can just tuck it down to fine leg. You'll still get a boundary. So much risk involved in that stroke. But I tell you, how good was the bowling? So smartly, just a little leg side-ish on the pads, asking him to play his favorite shot.
Been impressed with the bowling both these sides. Pakistan yesterday came out and bowled well in the semi-final, so did India, and then in the final right now The opening bowlers, what you say, you've been as a captain, as a coach, set the tone, make it difficult, and they've done it so far.
When you're playing a pressure game, a big game against your biggest rival, you have to stay disciplined. And I think so far what I'm seeing from the Indians, all they're doing is staying disciplined. Again, a really good delivery. The length is perfect. And when the batters are under pressure, all you need to do is just don't give them easy runs. Keep them under pressure, strangle them. And so far, Indian bowlers have done it beautifully.
You need as hard as you can into that back of the length straight, so you're not giving any width. You're making it dip back again into the wicket. Maybe a little touch of swing back in, but he's bowling it into the surface. There's no lollipops. He's not just throwing it up there. 4 test tons against India, including a match-saving 100. Mahali in 2005.
Yeah, he loved batting against the Indians. He loved absorbing the pressure. His phase 4 deliveries, he's still very calm, very collective, waiting for his time. Yeah, good delivery. Another fantastic delivery. How many deliveries we have bowled so far? 17 deliveries, and I think apart from one delivery which Sharjeel hit straight over the bowler's head, it's been spot on. Magnificent bowling.
Happy captain, calm as still a lot of experience left. Shoaib Malik, Yunus Khan, Misbah ul Haq, and the atmosphere. If you've never had the privilege to come and watch a Pakistan versus India cricket game, doesn't get any better, and that's coming from an Englishman who always likes to take on Australia, but this is something special. Nice shot. Really good shot because of the intent of coming down to Anyarit. And Cameron has another boundary.
Beautiful shot. He likes to play that cover drive. He likes to cut the ball, and he was very uncomfortable staying in the crease. He decided to come out of the crease and look to get to the pitch of the ball. Turn a good delivery into a half volley. Again, stand. Yeah, pulling the length back, bowling a little slower. Smart cricket all around.
Let's have a look at Sharjeel and his 3 dismissals. Australia matched by Gurela, caught and deep. You know best. And then today, the plan set. Anyarit gets the definite plan. Get him early on with that sort of delivery.
We'll have a Legends game here at Edgbaston, and we'll have this sort of crowd with that sort of pressure.
Oh, that's a good shot. That is it. What a shot that is. That is a serious shot. And it is the first Ease My Trip of the final.
That's pure quality. That's a safe shot. Difficult shot because the ball wasn't there. He had to really get inside the and then also free his arms and also show the full face of the blade. Great hands.
This man is okay. Vinay Kumar, who he said when he went for that catch and put it down, it just stretched his groin, his right hand groin, and thankfully he's okay.
Not only the catch, but also he struggled with those footholds, and hopefully, I know it's a used pitch, hopefully they're nice and hard and pressed down so the bowlers don't have too many issues bowling from that region. Can be a little tough at times.
Nice start. And you talked about this Legends tournament. We've done a few Legends tournaments before, and I think credit to these guys. Hashid Kumar is just second from the left, founder and co-owner of WCL, and the guy in the white creamy jacket, Nishant Pitti, who is chief patron of WCL and founder of Ease My Trip. It's the vision that you want, to bring legends who actually put on a tournament and actually want to win it. And I think that has been testament to players, all the teams that have come here. What a shot. We've seen a shot over extra cover. This one's gone more towards cover. It is his sixes in this tournament.
Yeah, Shoaib Maqsood has decided enough is enough. I'm going to be pressing in bowlers under pressure, and he's doing it beautifully. Great hands once again from Shoaib Maqsood. A very safe shot, one must say.
19 Ease My Trip sixes for that man. Only Dan Christian in front. He's gone. 20 he had. Picked up again. This will bounce. Maybe it will go to the boundary. It will. Listen to that roar.
Wow. Those butterflies, that pressure we see releasing from the Pakistani batters. So Maqsood really enjoying himself. He loves that length. He can play offside. He's really good on the onside also. Look how still he is. Yeah, ball sat up quite nicely for him.
Slightly short, wasn't it? Just only slightly short. It's the only thing you could say about that, and because he was hit over extra, that's the reason why. Yeah, better line that. I like that as well. 6-4. Rotate strike.
And also for the bowlers, you can't get the batters get used to a certain line. They've been fantastic in the first 2-3 overs. Now the batters are getting used to of the length. It's time to make some changes. Maybe just go a little slower. Bowl those cutters. This is a pitch which is used, so you might find a little grip. Just do something different. Because now Kamran Akmal, what he's doing is coming down the pitch. If his ball is not there, he's just pushing it into the gap and giving Maqsood with half a heart. He didn't really give it a full swing. Watch that, it's just sort of flicking it rather than just clubbing it all the way. And another fantastic catch. Look at the jubilation behind the fielder when he took that catch. Shoaib Maqsood, who looked dangerous for a little while, gone now. It's 43 for 2.
Two down. Pakistan won the toss. I think that's a good toss to win. Get runs on the board in a final on a very, very dry surface, but they've lost a couple early to catches in the deep. So Shoaib Maqsood is the last man to go. He looked good. Gone for 21 from 12 and a bit of finger spin in the power play. Power Negi. He's had a good tournament since coming into the side. Power Negi picked up 2 for 35 yesterday against Australia in the knockout game in the semi-final. He should enjoy this surface. Long off and deep, mid-wicket in play. Nicked, pass it over Uthappa. It's always a quick outfield. You won't catch it, will you, Nikhil Chopra?
Hint of turn. I'm more interested in seeing how the ball grips the surface. If he can just look to bowl a little straighter. But Kamran Akmal will take 4, because on this surface as well, if you try and bowl a little quicker, things get easier. This is a different surface from the one we saw in Northamptonshire. That's how Maqsood got out. Great catch there by Imran Shukla. Just the face turning in the hands of the bat. That's not a good delivery. That's a hit-me delivery and gets punished as well. Kamran Akmal shifting gears.
Listen to the noise. Kamran Akmal, I mentioned all tournament, he's got power, but he's got excellent footwork as well. Not many times you have an opening batter who possesses power and finesse. That time he absolutely belted the leather off the ball, but most importantly, found the gap. 50 up inside the power play. Good start here for Pakistan. Further reinforcements in the cover region.
You need to keep bowling those good deliveries, the good line, the length. And I know you're bowling in the power play. You got only 2 fielders outside that 30-yard circle, long off and deep mid-wicket. Bowl according to your field. That's better. It's a good comeback, because the first boundary, it was stroke of luck, bit of fortune going Kamran Akmal's way. The second boundary, you don't want to give those freebies on the final.
Sweeping, and sweeping very, very well. That's excellent from Kamran Akmal, because he realised and assessed the situation and swept it beautifully. 12 off the over. Power play is done. 55 for 2. Decent power play for Pakistan, 55 for 2. Big game, final. Very, very dry surface. I was surprised when I was doing the pitch report, the surface that was presented. Runs on the board, very important here, I think, at Edgbaston today. Vinay Kumar to continue. Slip in play. Negotiated well from Shoaib Malik. Okay, let's pop downstairs to Mandira.
I have here with me Mr. Harshit Tomar, the CEO and founder of WCL. Harshit, did you know when you conceived this tournament that it's going to be so big and it's going to be such a success?
You know, when I started my career back, I did a reality show, and in one of the interviews I said that if you are true to yourself, if you are true to people around, and if you trust your passion, things fall in place. So, you know, we've been working so hard for 1.5 years, and I believe that we had a hope that it will be a good season. But you know, when things are turning out so beautiful, people are turning out, the stadiums are full, the games are so competitive. So it is literally a cherry on the cake. So yeah.
Now, when you've interacted with so many of the players, did you ever imagine they're going to be so competitive and so serious when it comes to this tournament?
Well, you know, there are many Legends tournament which is happening around, and there is a perception about that it's more like a holiday for players. They don't take that thing too seriously. But I'm glad, you know, maybe because we have added the country name and the perspective. So, you know, players are very serious. They want to win. They're putting their body on line. I mean, look at how they're jumping around, how they're fielding. So I'm really glad that they have put n number of efforts for it, which is making this tournament a unique property.
Season 1 a success. What plans for season 2? More venues, more teams?
Well, not sure about the teams, but yes, definitely more venues. And Edgbaston is going to be our home ground. We are going to make it even bigger. We are going to have many new players coming up. And I'm sure that people have loved it here in UK. They are loving it outside the country. They are loving all across the globe. So we are going to give them a good amount of entertainment.
I'm not going to let you miss another moment of the game. Enjoy the rest of the game and the day.
Well, thank you. Thanks a lot for it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mandira. Thank you very much, Harshit Tomar. What a wonderful tournament we have had. We have had a cracking 10 days, and the culmination is India-Pakistan in front of a massive crowd in Birmingham. You could not ask for more. 57 for 2. Pakistan. Kamran Akmal, who has a wonderful record against India. We heard that earlier on. Loves batting against India. Going nicely on 22. Nikhil, I think Harshit Tomar and yourself, you shop in the same shops. You got some good gears. Great jacket, wasn't it?
Thank you, Nobby. You're a kind man. What do you have for breakfast and lunch today? Arshad, he's happy. He's worked really hard. Year and a half. He's put in a lot of hard work as well. I guess wanted to dress up appropriately for the final.
Yeah, I think that's what people don't quite realise, how much work goes in before the tournament. This is 18 months hard work, dedication, blood, sweat and tears. And then the players and ourselves and the fans should get 2 there. Shoaib Malik's very fit. Will get 2. Brilliant. And all the work that goes in behind the scenes, so everyone at home can enjoy the broadcast and the players can enjoy the stadium and the atmosphere. So I want to thank everyone from the management of the WCL for all their hard work, their graft, their dedication. It has not gone unnoticed. Thank you to Edgbaston and Northants County Cricket Club and the ECB for supporting this wonderful tournament. Shouldn't be one. Good from Yuvraj Singh. Tidy over, just 5 off it, 7 done, 60 for 2. This is how Pakistan got to the final. They won batting first 4 times. Won chasing once and they lost batting first once. So batting first is their preference. It's their mantra, their go-to method. And they've got their first choice today after Yunus Khan won the toss and told Dominic Cork, we will bat first. We will put pressure on India.
He's been in top-notch form, picking up wickets on every single game. Harbhajan Singh was in the gap off the back foot, really well fielded. Like the energy in the field by the India champions. Rahul Shukla got a good catch as well.
He's taken a couple of catches, Shukla, and he's electric in the field, and then a bullet arm as well. He made the ground, must have made 30 yards there, quick as a flash, and pinged in a hard and flat throw to the keeper, Ravi Uthappa. Bit short from Baji to start. Definite turn. He was licking his lips when I was out there at the pitch report, Harbhajan Singh. He saw the dry surface, he saw cracks, he saw wear and tear, and he said, oh, I'll have a bit of that on a Saturday afternoon in Birmingham. 4 for 25. And 8 wickets in total. This is a lovely trophy. Very, very good. Brian Lara just overseeing the trophy, doing his due diligence as security man.
Really nicely designed trophy, that, the World Championship of Legends trophy. I like the pace with Harbhajan Singh is bowling a different sort of surface. It's a little slower in comparison to the surface that he bowled on yesterday at Northamptonshire. Slightly quicker. He was bowling slower today. Slightly looking to pitch it up further and slight more pace. Beautifully bowled, a loud appeal. Just beat him in there completely.
Outside the line of off stump. Casper Villion is the umpire. Let's have a look. Did this pitch on a crack? Yes, it did. Hits one of those cracks that I mentioned and turned big. Very dry surface, Nicola. Couldn't believe. No grass, not one blade of grass. Now then, down the track. Previous ball turned. Shoaib Malik says, I'm not going to let this turn. I'm going to pump you for an ease my trip 6. 8 done, 68 for 2.
Comes down the track, gets to the pitch of the ball and gets the elevation and the power needed for that 6. Going with the spin, Shoaib Malik.
Shoaib Malik is having a cracking tournament. Have a look at this for a lusty blow. Previous ball turned and bounced and there was a loud appeal. And Shoaib Malik says, you know what, I'm not going to let the ball turn, I'm going to get down the pitch. And that's the artistry of batters from the subcontinent. The confidence to get down the pitch and then the commitment to take on the man in the deep.
It's just the quality of the release of Harbhajan Singh. Watch the ball, the revs on the ball with the seam position. That's why he gets some extra bit of purchase in comparison to some of the other bowlers, spinners, the finger spinners, because every single time he gets that ball to land on the stitching of the ball.
A little bit of turn for Pawanegi, a little bit of grip. I tell you, the best thing about that 6, and we might get a chance to watch it again, Shoaib Malik gave Harbhajan Singh absolutely no indication he was coming down the pitch. Now, pace off. That's going to be a simple catch in the deep. What a soft dismissal. And Bhattacharya in the deep, but it's all to do with Pawanegi. Watch how he takes the pace out of the ball and totally deceives Kamran Akmal, and that is soft.
He's looking to make some room, shuffling and making room, going outside the leg stump. Just the surface, the ball gripping on that, and he had to change his shot. Soft dismissal, easy catch to Bhattacharya. Kamran Akmal goes out for 24, 68 for 3.
Passion and pride. Maybe first game, I reckon. Just soaking in the atmosphere. Love it. Absolutely lovely to see. I wonder if we find that lady who stole her child's blanket from the game here a little while ago. Captain Yunus Khan comes to the crease. 65 yesterday for Yunus Khan, played beautifully well, has had a really good campaign. Won the toss today, wants to bat first.
Wonderful crowd in, and of course it's the India champions versus the Pakistan champions, the final of the WCL. That's how Kamran Akmal got out, just stopped going through his shot. Had he gone through the shot, maybe he would have cleared Bhattacharya. But it's a big wicket for Pawanegi and the India champions. It's a good move now that you've got slip in place for the new man. The ball's gripping and turning as well. Now it's important for the guys in the 30-yard circle, especially on the offside, Yuvraj Singh as well as Vinay Kumar, who's at backward point and covers. No easy singles. Try and get a couple of dot balls more. That's a good move. There you go. New man in and the ball's doing all sorts of things. That probably Robin Uthappa giving a rip. But I like you spend enough time in India. You're picking up all the tricks of the trade and the vocabulary.
Getting there. Still a work in progress. Great crowd. Really, the throngs of people coming into the stadium this afternoon. Beautiful over. Absolutely high class from Pawanegi. Wicket off and a single. 9 done. 63, 9 for 3.
Shoaib Malik, Yunus Khan at the crease. They got plenty of batting. Misbah, Shahid Afridi to come. Amir Yamin towards the end of the innings has been every single game. He's got an opportunity. He's been really impactful. So they got plenty of depth in the batting. They need to just not lose another wicket in the next 2 or 3 overs, and then the last 8, 9 overs they can look to put some pressure. And the next 12 deliveries are going to be key for the India champions. Irfan Pathan, 173 wickets to his name. Will be looking to use a lot of slower balls to change of pace. 2 new men at the crease for the Pakistan champions. And this is a important and a crucial stage of the game. India champions pick up a couple of wickets. You can try and restrict Pakistan for about 165 or so, but if you don't pick up a couple of wickets, they can take it another 20 odd runs, 180 odd.
The hat-trick, Irfan Pathan. Can you name the batters?
Well, if I'm not wrong, Yunus Khan was one of them in the test match. Mohammad Yusuf, Yunus Khan, Salman Butt. Thanks, Dobbs.
You're good, mate. You're good. Nikhil, just an option, Nikhil, just to throw at you, and it's probably not going to happen. I'm just wondering, could India maybe change their train of thought in terms of impact sub and get Rahul Sharma into this game? Another spin option. At the moment, spin is very difficult to face, and with the form the batters found yesterday, maybe not needing Gurpreet Mann.
The outside edge, it's a good thought, but it's just the kind of form that we think Rahul Sharma has been in. I don't think he's been able to complete his action, the kind of pace. A special day for Yuvraj Singh. I don't think he even remembers it on this date. Nobby, 22 years ago, 13th of July, India beat England in that famous NatWest Trophy. Yuvraj Singh and Mohammad Kaif there. Yeah, that partnership where everybody thought that the game was done and dusted.
Nice shot. 22 years ago. I remember watching that. What age was I then? 19. And I remember thinking at the time, wow, because I played against Yuvraj and Kaif in the Under-19 World Cup in Sri Lanka. Must have been only a year before that. And I remember just thinking, wow, these two are absolute superstars. I love Mohammad Kaif as a batter and fielder. Always admired him. Irfan starts well. Just 3 singles off the over. We've had 10 overs in the final. 72 for 3. We're going to have a drinks break.
It's the mother of all sporting competitions. The Pakistan champions taking on the Indian champions, winning the toss, electing to bat first, and lost the wicket of Sharjeel Khan. And then Shoaib Maqsood, who is looking very, very good and dangerous. And then Kamran Akmal. There's a lot of help on the surface for the spinner. Holding up a bit, it's a used pitch. And every time Pakistan batters look dangerous and seem like they're taking the game away, the Indian bowlers have done well to pick up a wicket. It's 72 for 3 after 10. We've got Dominic Cock alongside. Cocky, how's it going?
It's all good. Good afternoon, Deep. Good afternoon, everybody. Set up beautifully now, this final. India back into it with the wickets.
Only single there. And Negi's been really good last over, and then this one. Got a wicket in the last over. Change of ends for the last couple of overs for Negi. Yeah, he just figured out the right pace to bowl on this surface. This is on the slower side. It's just holding on just that tad bit longer, that ball off the surface. And he's done really well getting right across, wide of the crease, darting them in, bowling it quick and flat, and then letting the surface do the rest.
Lots of people in there on that box. Founders of WCL, Hashid Tomar, and co-owner Nishan Pitti, chief patron of WCL and founder of Ease My Trip.
Yeah, what a tournament this has been. Quick. But Shoaib Malik was always behind the crease there.
192 is the average score in this tournament at this ground. I think if Pakistan bring their total down, I think 170, 175. I think that could be a winning score on here.
I gotta agree. 170, 175 would be a really good score. And would take, what, 11 and over from here on for the Pak champions to get to that total.
And for Pakistan, I would be getting Saeed Ajmal into the team as impact player, and I'd bowl him today, unlike yesterday.
Way too early into that shot. 11 overs done, 77 for 3. Yeah, wicket apiece for Anureed, Vinay and Negi. The bowlers have been good. Anureed being a tad bit expensive. 6 bowlers used so far. It's going to be Irfan to bowl his second now. He started off with just 3 from his first over. Yeah, that's what Irfan's been trying to do even in the last over, going back off length, use the square boundaries, allow the batters to play there rather than down the ground.
There's one thing you have to do here at Edgbaston is try and defend straight, so don't overpitch. And if you're going to go anywhere and get hit square. And slightly bigger boundary square here at Edgbaston.
Fuller this time. But he's got long off and long on. Going back to our conversation about this surface, and we did mention that 170, 175 is going to be good. Just a quick question to you, Cocky. You've played a lot of games here. You've seen a lot of cricket here. Under lights, or rather later in the evening when the temperature comes down, do you reckon this surface might get a little better to bat on? A little quicker?
Yeah, could do. A little bit of dew. field. Full and straight. Plays round a straight delivery. It's a big wicket for India, and Irfan and the captain of Pakistan departs.
Well, it's massive. It is absolutely huge. Yunus Khan, the captain, man in form, and it's Irfan Pathan again, getting the ball to swing back into the right-hander. Oh, it's a little space between bat and pad, and that was enough for Irfan Pathan to sneak through. What a delivery, what a wicket. Massive this for the Indian champions as Yunus Khan departs for 7, 79 for 4. Misbah-ul-Haq, the new batter in. Almost 3,500 runs in his T20 career with a strike rate of 116. Well, as far as India is concerned, we'll remember his innings, 2007 World Cup finals, but have a look at the wicket again.
Yes, slightly just goes across it, and it just swings back. He loses a little bit of his setup. He goes across, doesn't he? And you know, as a keeper, if your head goes across, you just lose your positioning. It just goes across. Look, his head goes across, falls across, and his head is outside the line.
And also, if you look at his foot as well, his front foot, toe pointing towards covers, almost point. And that would mean your bat swing comes around your body. So you create that gap. I don't think he was expecting the ball to shape back into him, which it did.
And you just asked me whether the ball would perhaps move a little bit more under the lights or whether it would just skid on. Maybe. I still think these surfaces here are good. The Birmingham Bears, who play in the T20 Blast here in England, they always bat first. And they like to put runs on the board and then try and suffocate the opposition. That's the way they do it.
Another top over from Irfan. 80 for 4.
जाना पड़ेगा किसी को ला सकते नया बैटर है ना यूसुफ left arm now.
Where's the finals here? Yeah, Birmingham, back in Birmingham for the finals. The Indian champions taking on the Pakistan champions. The grand finale. Absolutely brilliant and electric, this environment here at the stadium. It's been a very 50-50 game so far. 80 for 4 after 12. And let's not forget, even the 80 for 4 might not look very good for the Pakistan champions, but putting into context of the surface here, the conditions, might not be as bad as it looks.
Deep, I think the minimum they've got to get to is 160. I think 160, they've got a very good chance to win the game from this position. It's a risk. It's good fielding. We've seen commitment throughout. Yuvraj Singh set that tone early on with that dive. I don't know what Misbah was doing down. He didn't realise. I think I was just picked up. He thought it had gone past him.
Look at Misbah running. He actually did think. So Misbah thought that there's a misfield there. Irfan's let it go, and he's got another run there, which obviously wasn't the case. But yeah, that was a risky shot, wasn't it? Misbah playing that sweep from the stumps. Oh, brilliantly bowled again. There's nothing much you can do as a batter.
And this is where the experience of Shoaib Malik and Misbah have to really discuss, hang on, what do we need to do? What is the danger? This is the danger now. Try and rotate the strike, try and build the partnership. No boundaries since, what, 26 balls ago. So that's been the issue.
Yeah, obviously that is one of the issues. But the other thing, from a Pakistan perspective, they're bad deep. They got someone like Ahmed to come after this, who's been in really good batting form, got a lot of runs, especially the last game. He looked really good. But yeah, this is a tricky surface. It's not as straightforward as it looks.
Or your other gamble is deep, is send in Afridi. Send him in, you know what he's going to do. He may just hit you to a position that you can then go on again. That's the other gamble.
Yeah, you've got Afridi, you've got Ahmed, then you've got Sohail Tanveer as well. I mean, he can hit. And we saw it yesterday. Sohail Tanveer, look at that. That's like really deep, that batting. So you've got to be careful, yeah. The Indian champions, they've picked up 4, but they need to keep their foot on the pedal. Another single.
Oh, well, I'm not sure what happened then. I think Rainer is apologising. I think he realised he should have got that ball, and there was a bit of confusion between Yuvraj, Rainer, Harbhajan.
I think Rainer thought it was Pudgy who's going to come for the ball there, and obviously it's a really long square boundary here. A good 70 yards, maybe more. Another over gone without a boundary. So it's been 30 deliveries, so 5 overs without boundary now. 86 for 4 after 13. Yeah, been really good, the Indian bowlers last few overs. The last 30, that is last 5 overs, 18 for 2. That's how good the Indian bowlers have been. I mean, losing wickets doesn't help as far as Pakistan's concerned. It's 13 overs done. Corky, 7 more overs to go with the batting depth that Pakistan have here in this playing 11. You reckon they should kind of up the ante a bit?
Well, at some stage they've got to take a gamble, because at the moment, confusion between the two batters. Yuvraj Singh gets a left hand on it. He's having a chat with Shoaib Malik. He just gets a left hand on it here. And then a bit of miscommunication between the two batters.
He's been so good at Irfan. The line, the length, and he's just getting the ball to shape.
Yeah, there's still a little bit of movement there. I was just going to pick up the, we've done these games around the world, Asia Cups, and obviously in the World Cup I wasn't there, New York. This game can sell anywhere in the world, and in my opinion, it's just my opinion, there needs to be more of these games. There has to be more of these games, not just T20s, test matches, one-day internationals. There has to be more of these games.
T20, yes. But test matches, are you serious, Corky? 5 days?
Absolutely. Why not? Why can you not have a test match between Pakistan and India?
No, I'm talking about legends here.
No, I'm on about this rivalry. Not legends, no, but there needs to be more of this game globally, wherever it is. It has to be. It's the biggest sporting rivalry in anywhere. And I know America will say they're baseball and football, soccer, here, whatever it is. This is, let me tell you, the biggest.
Another good over from Irfan. Just 3 singles, and he's been so good. This is 3rd over. He's just gone for 9. That's in the gap. It's a long boundary. Rahul Sharma is in. Yeah, a couple of runs. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see when do they decide, these Pakistani batters, to...
What's he doing in the stands, Yuvi?
Well, he's this Yuvi's got a few more grey hairs.
You can tell him that.
I'm sure he wouldn't mind. Right, 6 runs from that over. 14 done. 92 for 4.
Right arm movements.
Yeah, last 30 deliveries, that is, last 5 overs, 23 for 1. Boundary since the last, it's been what, 6 overs. Another legend there. Brian Charles Lara. What an entertainer. What a player.
Just got 500 in innings on this pitch against Durham in a 4-day game. He was dropped on 120. Keeper Chris Scott said, I hope that doesn't cost us too much.
Didn't cost much. He scored runs for fun. Anureeth back into the attack. It's up in the air and dropped. You don't see that very often. Not only did he drop it, he buried it over the boundary as well. We get a boundary. And that boundary is after 36 deliveries. He shouldn't be dancing.
A little bit of good fortune for Misbah. You're right, you don't normally see that. And you can just see how quick this outfield is. He's got a good hand on that, and it still runs away. A little bit of a release of pressure for Pakistan.
Could it be this over then? It starts off with a boundary, a single in the second. But they need 1 over here, the Pakistan batters. A change of momentum, 1 big over.
Well, look, there's, what is there, 5.4 overs left. Pakistan have to try something now. And if it's not these 2 in the middle, I think they've got to go Shahid Afridi. I think he has to come in next. You can see the projected scores on your screen now.
But nicely bowled. 2 is the call and should get 2. Nicely played.
But even though that's 2, India at the moment, that's not hurting them too much. 99 for 4. Most teams are comfortable getting, what, 50 off the last 5. That would see Pakistan get to 150.
They've got 5 overs left after this. They need to go at 12 to get to 160 from here on. Again, should get another couple here. That's what you do as a batter. You use those 30-yard markers to figure out how much to play, as in where to pick up that 2 from. And there you go again. Where did that ball finish? Near the 30-yard marker.
Yeah, it brings the 100 up for Pakistan. So this partnership just getting Pakistan into a position to then put their foot down on the accelerator. Happy, founder of WCL on your left there. Hasid Tumar and Nishant Bitty, who's the chief patron of WCL and founder of Ease My Trip. Not too many sixes today. What have we had? 3 Ease My Trip sixes so far.
Yeah, need a few more of those. Pakistan, yeah. I just wanted to look at what are the options that Yuvraj got now, the next 5. There's Anurit's 3, so he's left with 1. Shukla's got a couple of overs, so there's 3 overs there. Vinay, a couple of overs. There are quite a few options. It'll be interesting to see whether Harbhajan is brought back for an over or not. May not. They've got those overs left of the seamers. He bowled all right. Bhaji, that over that he bowled for 8. 11 from that over. 15 gone. It's 103 for 4.
Let them run.
Well, this is thriller time from here on in. The last 30 deliveries in this innings, in the final. It's a side that gains momentum in these 30 deliveries. Will go a happy team in that dugout in the mid-innings. This man can create a lot of issues for the bowlers in the last couple of overs. Yameen, plenty of power hitters for the Pakistan champions. Shahid Afridi. Bowlers, Vinay. 2 overs, 17. Well, Shukla's got 2 overs as well. And Reed 1. So I don't think we'll see any more spinners. Bakar Yunus in the com box with me. What do you think, Bakar bhai? 150, 155 if they get there?
150 might not be enough, Nikhil. I know it's a pitch which is not you can't really play with, free-flowing bat. You might have to sort of grind your inning. But what I saw last night from the Indian batters, they're big hitters. They're going to keep taking risks. And in the last 5 overs, 30 deliveries, hardly a risk been taken. I know you lost 4 wickets. Ahmed Yamin, Shahid Afridi, they're still in the bank. Got to start taking risks. Yeah, that's smart bowling. Saw Misbah just moving 4th stump outside or maybe 5th stump outside, just trying to drag the ball on the onside, and bowled beautifully, bowled wide. Don't give him what he's looking for.
All the India champion bowlers have been able to execute their plans really well. So spent a lot of time discussing strengths, plans to every single player, and they've been able to execute those plans really well. For Yuvraj Singh and the Indian team and the dugout, they'll be looking to close out these last 4.4 overs really well. Saw him coming down, pushed it wide. We'll have to reload, but also good awareness, at least by Vinay Kumar. We saw Shoaib Malik come down and just pushed it wide.
That's really good thinking. You don't want to give Shoaib Malik a chance to free his arms, because he's getting edgy. He's faced 28 deliveries. He wants to move on. He wants to put Vinay Kumar under pressure. And I don't think Vinay should even mind, or Yuvraj should mind, and not odd wide delivery. Only 2 runs extra. So discipline has been the key for the Indian bowlers. They've been spot on.
Dot ball, you could just sense that the pot is boiling for Shoaib Malik. 29 deliveries for his 25, just the 1-6. But the key, which bowler do you think, Bakar bhai, that the Pakistan champions could have looked to target?
They should have targeted Fan. He's bowled 3 overs. Yes, he's picked up a wicket, but he's only gone for 12. Yeah, we've been talking about The spinners are doing bulk of the work. They've been really good. Nagy is the only bowler who has put the impact, actually created that impact. Wide, and that is beautiful. That is free flowing, what I was just talking about. Great shot over extra cover for ease my trip 6.
Well, with that 6 as well, Shoaib Malik gets the leading run scorer in the competition as well. Beautiful hands through the ball, and also times it. Not the easiest of shots to play through extra cover, inside out. Perfect timing and placement on that occasion. You can just sense that pot was boiling. He was waiting for one in the slot and he got one.
Yeah, Pakistan need few of those big shots. That has been the issue. Yes, you got 6 of the previous deliveries. If it's there, just go for it again, because Pakistan need maybe 165, 170. To get to that, they need big overs. They need Shoaib Malik to stay out there because he's a good finisher. But it's about putting maybe 10-15 extra runs. What you're thinking right now, because Indian batting, looking at them the way they played, they've been outstanding. It's the Indian batting who really brought them to this stage. Yeah, still no timing on that.
10 from the over, 113 for 4. The previous over going for 10 runs. Pakistan champions looking to close out this over with bigger runs towards the last 4 overs as well. They're probably looking for that 1 over of maybe 18, 20, and then if you get 10s in one of the overs as well, you still probably get close to 160. With the 3 spinners for the Pakistani champions, then the strategy for the India champions would be to go hard in the power play, because when the ball's new, it's hard. You can try and get runs with the field restrictions, but it's how you close out this innings. Two really good overs up front for Shukla, and that's the difference when you got a fit man at the crease. Shoaib Malik.
Yeah, we have seen that. We have seen few 2s being run, and although missed, but didn't time it. And actually, it was Shoaib Malik who pushed him. Just move, go, let's go. Yes, 2s and 3s are required, but more than that is the boundaries. He's holding that bat very tight. He's aiming that mid-wicket region.
Still not timing, still not timing. He was looking to make some room to go through the offside. Shukla following him as well.
How good the captaincy has been. You know, India's best bowler, Yuvraj Singh, I beg your pardon, Harbhajan Singh, was only bowled 1 over. And that's good captaincy. Yuvraj Singh sensed that Shoaib Malik is going to go after him. He only hit 1-6 to him and straight away moved him, brought Irfan Pathan, who sneaked in 3 good overs. And then the pacers. I don't think he's going to go near the spinners now. Oh dear, careful. Rahul Sharma out there fielding for Pawan Negi. So that's very smart. Only 1 over. He bought 4 dot deliveries, got hit for 1-6. And Yuvraj said, no, this is not the pitch where you should be bowling. Oh, hamstring issue for Misbah ul Haq. When you run too many 2s and you're 50 years of age, yeah, this is always on the card.
Yeah, look at how Shoaib Malik was going. He just ran the 2 in the previous delivery as well. He was looking to push him straight away. Unfortunate. Not good signs for Misbah-ul-Haq. Sometimes when in the heat of the moment, in front of 15,000-17,000 people, you're looking to push yourselves, but not the best. If you're not fit, you're not used to playing, and these are not great scenes because he's just limping off, so he's in serious, agonizing pain.
Yeah, these are not cramps. He actually pulled it. He has ran, what, 5 twos in the span of, what, 2 to 3 overs. And Shoaib Malik, who's been playing regularly, really pushed him, and there's always a chance. And these are not cramps. This is he pulled it, so that is it. Misbah, I don't think he'll be taking any part in this game, but Pakistan want this man to take some part now. It's crucial. It's important for Amir Yamin to give one more push, one big innings at this stage to get Pakistan a decent total. Pakistan lost 4 wickets in this inning. The first one, Shujeel just flicking in the air, a comfortable, easy catch out there for Shukla, and then similar stuff from Shoaib Maqsood, who's been in fantastic form, and a little chip. The ball held in the pitch, he just stopped a touch, and he wanted to go more extra cover, couldn't really control, and this is a beauty. Beautiful delivery. I've seen that before when Irfan Pathan got a hat-trick of very similar delivery. Maybe he swung a bit too much that day, but yeah, the length is perfect to get rid of Yunus Khan. He's struggling to go up the stairs. I don't think he'll be taking part in this game anymore.
Fresh pair of legs. Somebody who's been in really good form towards the end of the innings as well. Amir Yamin striking the cricket ball really well against the West Indies. He's got a 40 not out of just 18 deliveries. Then also against the West Indies, getting 29 not out of just 11 deliveries as well. So it's unfortunate that Misbah has got injured and he's gone back, but in the context of the game, you've got the right sort of man out there towards the end of the innings. Amir Yamin and Shoaib Malik. This partnership is going to be crucial for the Pakistan champions. Hint of drizzle. If anything, if that hint of drizzle gets a little stronger, ball gets wet, he'll just get better to bat on. Ball will skid on nicely.
More pressure on Shoaib Malik now, who's faced 33 deliveries for his 34. Is he going to cut loose, or should he just wait for another over and a half maybe and look to attack last 2 overs? It's a difficult one. Still to come, Shahid Afridi, Suhail Tanveer can bat, Wahab Riaz is not bad. So I feel they've got to start pushing now. They need one big over. Only be the single. Oh, maybe 2. 8 of the over, 121 for 4.
I thought you were telling me.
Six bowlers used for the India champions. And somebody who's been in top-notch form right through the tournament. Harbhajan Singh has just bowled that 1 over for 8 runs. He's been good captaincy. He's senses that Shoaib Malik would be looking to go after him, as well as Misbah-ul-Haq. So just kept Harbhajan Singh's overs as well. The medium pacers have also had a really good day at the office as well. They've been able to hit the lengths that they wanted to. We'll look for the second. It's Harbhajan Singh out in the deep. We'll have to keep it just to 1.
How about that throw? Still really strong arm. Got to the ball very quickly. How old is he? Turned 40, but look at that throw. 1 bounce straight on top of the stumps. He can still play. He's playing, I know him, but he can play. Yeah, that will go for 4. He's in good form. He will look to attack. And I think that's what Shoaib Malik is telling him. You just carry on your own way.
It was the attempted back of the length, back of the hand, slower bouncer. He just found the gap with great amount of ease, just getting on top of the bounce and slapped it for 4.
I was really surprised when I saw Misbah coming to bat. I thought they'll send Amir Yamin. You always send your player who's in form, who's hot. And I think in this Pakistan 11, the person who's at the moment has got hot hands is this man, Amir Yamin. Hitting the ball sweetly, batting quite nicely, bowling quite nicely. Yeah, look at that. Such a strong young man. Pocket rocket. 18 deliveries is faced for his 40 in the previous match. This might be the hope for Pakistan.
Yuvraj Singh underneath it. Comeback delivery for Anurit Singh. Was looking to go over point once again. No real timing or power. There's been a good comeback by Anurit Singh.
Too much praise from me. Rami Yamin. Yeah, he had no idea where he was hitting. He just swung his bat and ball got a little big on him. Maybe that little drizzle, the rain has had a little bit of effect on the pitch. Ball skids. Rami Yamin gone for 7. 126 for 5.
Delicate by Boom Boom Afridi there. He can change the course of the game in quick time. Shoaib Afridi, somebody who's due for an innings as well, Bakar bhai.
Look at that strike rate, 150, almost 4. Really need to get going, Shoaib Afridi and Shoaib Malik. Yeah. Is it out of the park? Is it out of the park? Yes, it is out of the park. It's just underneath us. Ease my trip 6. 12 off the overs so far. There's still one more delivery to come.
Yeah, the family and the support there for Shoaib Malik. Got it in the slot. Got the elevation, the power. Well, that 6 is going to help the cause for the Pakistan champions. And also just dealing in 6s. Shoaib Malik, 3 6s, and this could be the 4th one, could it? And it's a comeback. It's a comeback once again by Anurit Singh. Slow ball straight into the hands of deep mid-wicket. Ambati Raidu makes no mistake.
He made it look so easy. Yes, it was a slow delivery. It was short. It was there to be hit, but he hit it straight to the man. The timing was good. The ball traveled quickly. Look at how he caught it. The ball was moving away from him. Fantastic catch. Every time it looks like that the Pakistan will get the momentum going, they lost wicket. Malik gone for 41 is 133 for 6.
Hassan Ali supporting, of course, the Pakistan champions alongside the family of the players there as well. We had Shaheen Shah Afridi bowling the nets to some of the Pakistan champions, the legends. So everybody looking really happy playing the World Championship of Legends. In the gap, but we'll also get to Shukla on a deep square leg. It's been a good comeback. You're right about that, Bakar. Every time there's been a boundary hit, it's the comeback deliveries for the India champions that has picked up a wicket, and wickets at this stage of the game is key. It just stops the run flow. You want a set batsman. Have a look at the bowlers. Anurjeet Singh might have been a little expensive, 4 for 43, but 4 overs 43, but also picking up those 3 wickets. Yeah, this is that sort of format of the game that sometimes the bowlers are going to go for runs, but picking up wickets is key.
I think he got for runs early part in the first 6 or 7 overs when he bowled with the new ball. I think that Shajil's short inning and then of course Sohaib hit him a couple of sixes. But the good captains bring their A bowlers when they need them the most, and Yuvraj Singh needed him to deliver, and he delivered. How good is that? Where did that go? In the air, but landed between the 2 fielders. Still no boundary. Last 30 deliveries, Pakistan have lost 2 wickets and only 48 runs. 135 for 6. Still got what, 10 deliveries, 10 legal deliveries remaining. Can this man hit few sixes? Pakistan desperately need his participation with the bat.
He reads the field, the situation really well, does Shahid Afridi. And straight to the man at extra cover, Harbhajan Singh there. Sohail Tanveer is somebody who can pack a powerful punch as well against the West Indies. A couple of days ago got 33 of 17 deliveries, that important partnership with Amir Yameen when the wickets were falling. So he's got some runs under his belt as well. And at this stage of the game, when your top order batsmen are not firing, is good that one of your lower order batsmen will go out there and create that sort of impact that you need. In a final, at this stage of the game, somebody who's got runs can just make that difference of 15-20 runs. Change of field as Vinay Kumar looked to bowl that wide outside the off-stump Yorker. Is that the game that he's looking for? Well, that's in the gap and 4 as well. Not the delivery that he was looking to execute, but a welcome boundary for Tanveer and the Pakistan champions.
Yeah, he was in the slot and he favors the onside. The field was set for more bowling outside the off stump. Just got it wrong, just a little too straight. And Sohail Tanveer, dragged it on the onside for a boundary. 2 more deliveries in this over. Can Pakistan fetch another boundary? Good shot once again. Might not go all the way for 4, but 2 important runs.
You'd be the best man to ask this question, Vakar, right? When you're bowling to a left-handed batsman with that sort of plan in mind. Looking to bowl outside the off stump, the Yorker. When you go around the wicket, the angle gets the ball closer to the left-hander.
Yeah, I wouldn't go around the wicket. The only time I will go around the wicket if it is reversing. Then what I'll do is I'll try to take the ball away from Suhail Tanveer from around the wicket, because he'll be thinking with the angle the ball is coming in. But when the ball is not swinging much, go over the wicket and go across. Third man in the circle. There's a deep point, deep mid-off, 3 men on the onside. Good delivery. Still Pakistan will fetch a single of the still one more ball. Oh, overdone. 10 of the over, 143 for 6.
The 2 wickets in that 18th over. The last 6 deliveries in this innings of the World Championship of Legends final game. Pakistan champions versus the India champions. Last 5 overs, nearly 10 and over 51, picking up 2 wickets. The India champion bowlers as well. Last 6 deliveries. Inside that tram line, and you can see the expression of the umpire. Brilliant. It's a dot ball.
And a very important dot delivery from Shukla. It was a slow delivery. Ooh, just cut the line. Very, very close. He's very alert, umpires today. They know this is an important game. It's a final. It's Pakistan, India. So can't afford to make any mistake. Brilliant.
One of those tennis serves, ace on the Wimbledon. Kasper Wilon. The umpire, that's in the gap, and powerfully struck, will take that boundary. Not the easiest of shots, but that's the power of Suhail Tanveer. Got that boundary from nowhere.
Pakistan will be thinking 160. To get to 160, they need 13 more. They need a couple of more boundaries. Dragged it on the onside, but the timing was great, right in the middle of the 2 fielders. It all comes down to the last few deliveries, the momentum. Will Pakistan take momentum into the dressing room, or will India? At this stage, I think India will be thinking we've done a real good job with the ball. Or can we just do it with the bat also? A little bit of rain, the ball's getting a little damp, so the things are actually looking good for India.
Yeah, well, India had a terrific semi-final, didn't they, against the Australia champions. 4 of their batters got 50s and quick time. Irfan Pathan strike rate at 260. Mon strike rate at 200. Yuvraj Singh getting into form. Robin Uthappa. Yusuf Pathan. was in the slot. It was in the slot. Just the bat turned in the hands of Shahid Afridi. And two deliveries left in this over.
Go back maybe 15 years, this delivery would have been in the crowd. No timing on that. Two more deliveries. He's happy to give strike rate to Sohail Tanveer, and what he's saying, Nikhil, if the ball goes to keeper, quietly just run.
And Sohail Tanveer is not going to get to the keeper, and it's one of those ease my trip sixes. And also the 150 comes up. And for Pakistan champions, that's a good strike by Sohail Tanveer.
He's playing a fantastic knock here. He's playing a gem. Can he just deliver one more? Long handle comes into play. Don't give him that length. Last delivery, important delivery. 155. Can he just make it 161 or maybe 159?
Inside edge and stop short fine leg. Vinay Kumar. Just the one run of the last delivery. 156 for 6. You'd probably sense that the India champions would be happy to chase down 157 when the Pakistan champions won the toss and opted to bat first. We had a couple of those moments in the game where Pakistan champions batsmen would have thought we should have looked to capitalize those overs and put some more pressure on the bowlers, but an outstanding effort by the India champions bowlers as well. And a word of credit for Sohail Tanveer, 19 from just 9 deliveries, 156 in a final, add 15 to 20 runs more because of the pressure of the final.
I think Yunus Khan was thinking that the Indian team just played a game last night, late night, they drove all the way, they'd be tired, but I tell you, they were spot on. Yuvraj Singh's captaincy was magnificent. He just maneuvered his bowlers quite nicely. They caught really well, and I think they've just saved at least 15 runs. 170 would have been a real good score for Pakistan. Now they have to come out and work really hard to win this game. It's a tough game for Pakistan to win.
Kamran Akmal getting a start, 24 from 19, couldn't convert that start. So did Sharjeel, getting trapped on the onside for 12. Maqsood got a start, 21 from 12, couldn't convert that start. Shoaib Malik was stuck in the middle, 3 sixes in his 41 that he got as well. But towards the end of the innings, it was Sohail Tanveer. The 19 from 9 deliveries helped them get to 156.
Couple of good partnerships. Kamran Akmal and Shoaib Maqsood looked that they might just run away with it. 29 of 18. Kamran Akmal then put up 25 with Shoaib Malik of 20 deliveries. A little slow partnership, Yunus Khan and Malik. 11 of 19, Misbah-ul Haq, and Malik 38 of 31, and then the last little cameo from Sohail Tanveer. A good partnership of 23 or 12. 156 for 6, maybe 10 runs shy.
3 wickets for Anureet, 43 runs that he conceded. Wicket apiece for Vinay Kumar, Pawan Negi, as well as Irfan Pathan, who bowled really well and slipped in those 3 overs for 12 runs, 7 dot balls, picking up the wicket as well. Some good captaincy by Harbhajan Singh while he was held off. And just that 1 over from it. For this final game, the India champions will come out to chase down 157 runs to win this inaugural edition of the WCL. Close to 8 and over. Well, we got Niall O'Brien as well as Irfan Pathan, and the pick of the bowlers for the India champions, Anureet Singh alongside with Niall O'Brien.
Anarit, fantastic bowling performance, 3 for 43. You've got Irfan here along to translate. But tell me, is this the biggest game of your career?
ये तेरी सबसे बड़ी गेम थी?
जी बिल्कुल, मेरे लिए बहुत बड़ा गेम है और मतलब कहते हैं कि यहाँ पे आके और इरफान भाई सब ने मेरे को बहुत सपोर्ट किया है यहाँ पे खेलने के लिए, तो मैं बहुत खुश हूँ कि मैं फाइनल्स में आगे मैंने परफॉर्म कर पाया.
He's very happy that he has performed. This is the biggest game of his life he has ever played. Playing against Pakistan, playing in the final. But he's very happy the way the team has supported him.
In and out of the team, this is your 4th game of the tournament, brought back in for the final. What did the coach and the captain say to you to give you the confidence to go and bowl so well?
मुझे सिर्फ इतना बोला गया था अपनी एरियाज़ पे बॉल डालना है और मैं अपने आप को कोशिश कर रहा था बैक करूं जितना पॉसिबल हो सके. टीम का सपोर्ट पूरा था, कप्तान का मेरे को सपोर्ट पूरा था, सीनियर्स का बहुत सपोर्ट था, तो वो एग्जीक्यूट प्रॉपर्ली कर पाया.
He's been told that just go out, back your areas and hit the area, hit the hard length as much as possible, and that's what he's been told to him, and that's what he did.
The wicket of Shoaib Malik must have been very pleasing for you.
ऑब्वियसली ये पहले उन्होंने एक 6 मार दिया था मेरे को, तो मैं कोशिश कर रहा था अपनी बैक ऑफ लेंथ को ही बैक करूं, तो वो उस पर एग्जीक्यूट किया तो उस पर चांस बना और विकेट मिली मुझे.
He just wanted to back his area, and that's what he did, and that's how he got the big wicket, because it was important to actually get him out because he was really set.
156 for 6. You're happy as a bowling unit?
यस, कोशिश यही है कि जब यहाँ पे थोड़ा विकेट पे स्टे करके खेलेंगे तो इजी हो जाएगा चेज करने के लिए.
Yeah, he said, we are happy with it, but we need to stay on the wicket to actually get those runs. So we need to spend more time. If we spend more time, we'll be fine. One last thing. He was not supposed to play this game. It was a last minute because Dhawal got injured. So he was supposed to, then he played. And the way he bowled, I think he did a tremendous job.
Showing wonderful mental strength. Brilliant bowling. Good luck in the chase.
बिल्कुल कोशिश पूरी है. Thank you.
Well, it's 157 needed by the India champions to win this first final of the WCL, and Pakistan champions will need 156 to defend. We'll be right back with this exciting chase.
Welcome back. We're halfway in this inaugural Ease My Trip World Championship of Legends final in Pakistan against India from Edgbaston. 156 for 6 is where Pakistan find themselves at the end of their 20 overs. 24 from Cameron Akmal, 21 from Maqsood, 41 from Shoaib Malik really was the pick from 36. Not an easy wicket to play on. And then it was a partnership right at the end between Sohail Tanvir and Shahid Afridi that saw them get to 156 for 6. India bowled well. Remember, it was Pakistan who won the toss and decided to have a bat first. 3 wickets for Anuri. We just heard him a little bit earlier with Niall O'Brien, 3 for 43. Negi was excellent with his left arm spin, 1 for 24. Surprising Harbhajan only bowled that 1 over. Irfan with his 3 overs, 1 for 12. You missed the highlights of this first innings in the final. Sharjeel, who started off really well, as he has done throughout this competition, but once again, his 3rd time caught deep square leg. Anurjit Singh back into the side. It was difficult going Abhishek Junjunwala. It's not an easy pitch to play on.
Yeah, it's been a bit difficult for the batters, and also with big boundaries, it doesn't help if you've got a pitch like this. It's been a bit stoppy, and especially for the spinners, it's been very conducive. Yeah, again, 157 to get. I think India will have to bat really, really well, knowing Pakistan, one of the best bowling attack, and Irfan Pathan came to the party today for the first time. He's bowled really well. With that drop from Yuvraj Singh, I would be thinking about that for a while.
Yeah, Pakistan tried, and even towards the end found it difficult to get boundaries. Yuvraj Singh taking the catch. Shoaib Malik came and tried to get himself, good catch, right on the edge from Rayudu. Sohail Tanvir finished the innings off, and they got themselves to 156 for 6 off the 20. Will that be enough? Well, the next 2 hours will tell us that. Pitch, a little bit wearing and a little bit of spin in it. So, final, it'll be India who will need 157 to win off 20 at just under 8 runs per over. We'll take a break. On the other side, the run chase. Welcome back. We are halfway in this final of my Ease My Trip World Championship of Legends. Pakistan, who batted first, up against India. Edgbaston is packed out. Pakistan, who won the toss, decided to have a bat first. Got themselves to 156 for 6, 24 for Akmal, 21 for Maqsood, 41 for Shoaib Malik, who was the pick. Couldn't get going though, 41 from 36, and quite a decent late 19 from 9 for Sahel Tanveer. 6 of the Ease My Trip sixes in this innings, probably the lowest we've seen so far in the competition. Really difficult to get hold, had to try and use pace. Spin was difficult to get hold of. And it was Sahel Tanveer who hit the last 6 of the innings. 3 wickets for Anyuri, back into this side, 3 for 43. Brilliant from Power Negi, 1 for 24. And a wicket each for Vinay Kumar and Irfan Pathan. So the last words for Pakistan. Simple for India, chase down 157 to become champions. In their last game they got to 156 to get themselves into the semi-finals in 4th place. So Pakistan to get themselves back into this game, Abby, you'd think that they need at least a couple wickets in the power play.
I think it's on this surface, you've got to take wickets regularly because India's got enough batting and enough depth. If they have a couple of partnerships, I would hope they'd get to 157. So if you're Pakistan bowler, you've got to take regular wickets. And for India, it's very simple. Try and get as many runs as you can in the first 6 overs. Use the power play, because as the game progresses and the moment the spinners comes on, it's going to be very, very difficult to score runs.
Amir Yamin will open the bowling. And Rabin Uthappa played well yesterday in that semi-final against Australia. Dangerous player and an experienced player as you would get in the Legends. 291 matches, strike rate of just over 130. Rayudu is the other opener. Mbati Rayudu. Haven't seen too much of this man yet. Impact player straight away. I think he had to come in straight away. He was left a little bit late yesterday. Of course, Misbah with that injury would not field. And with this wicket just helping spinners, why not? One of the best, Saeed Ajmal. Came in yesterday, didn't bowl.
Yeah, they'll need plenty from him in this game. Yes, here we just saw how Misbah pulled his muscle. Yeah, and after that, they took quite a few twos, and probably that's the reason he ended up getting that pull, hamstring pull. But they were pushing really hard, both Misbah and Shoaib Malik.
Right, so Saeed Ajmal, impact player on. India need 157 to win the World Championship of Legends 2024. Can Pakistan defend this? Here we go. Wide to start. Have to be disciplined early on, Pakistan. That man, wouldn't Pakistan like Hassan Ali in the side right now?
Yeah, they'd love to have him bowl a couple of overs, pick up a couple of early wickets. They're good to see him there at the ground, but at the moment the job is with the Pakistan bowlers. They have to bowl well. They can't afford to give too many extras.
Hold an over, a maiden yesterday, didn't he? Made an over in that game against Australia. Made it difficult against Finch and Marsh. got to make sure, as a bowler, the mentality is you see a low score and think, I've got to take wickets. I have to take wickets straight away, and ultimately then that changes you as a bowler. What gives you the most success as a bowler? Bowl line length, top of off stump.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen that with India bowlers. They bowl very straight on the stumps. That's exactly what you meant, Corky, that you've got to be very precise with your line and length, and then the batter will have to take a risk, will have to force the play.
Obviously India had a massive total yesterday eventually that put Australia under massive pressure, but what they did is they just made it difficult. They bowled back of a length. Marsh and Finch struggled. It's exactly what they need to do today with a smaller target. Make it difficult. No easy little clips to the leg side, no easy boundaries, and then you build the pressure up in the power play.
Yeah, I think from India's perspective, because the total is 157, they shouldn't panic. It's a matter of couple of big overs, suddenly the required rate, even if it goes to 9, you don't really have to panic. So they can take a bit of time, but knowing both these players, they would want to go hard in the first 6. If there is any opportunity to score a boundary, they would take it.
Yeah, good length, good line again. You can see Rayudu is just a little bit under pressure straight away because he wants to get off and going. That's his game. That's what he always played like.
That's the way he likes to bat against the fast bowlers. Sometimes he just walks towards them, sometimes he just dances down the track and try and create the force. And they're looking just slightly outside his crease, but as the bowler runs, he also starts walking a little towards the bowler.
Width. That is easy for Rayudu just to get his hands through it, and the first boundary of the innings.
Yeah, this is where as a bowler you've got to be so disciplined. Any room on either side of the pitch is sort of a free hit in the first 6. Look, again a little shimmy and just throwing his hands. Nicely played. He didn't try and keep it down, always wanted to go aerial, and now that will take a lot of pressure off Ambati Rayudu.
Pakistan cannot afford too many of them with such a small target. That is beautiful. Beautiful looking shot. Will fly it all the way for an ease my trip 6. Overpitched. Tried to compensate from that short and wide one. And India are off and running in this run chase.
That's a beautiful shot. Lovely extension, slightly overpitched. Again, that little shimmy, just walking towards the bowler. Brilliant.
Yeah, it's just overcompensation from Amir Yamin, but take nothing away from Rayudu's shot, because he just gets underneath it, elevation and timing. Sohail Tanvir, 4 wickets yesterday, and how Yunus Khan and Pakistan would want another 4 wickets from him today.
Yeah, they'd be desperate to get a few wickets from him. That's nicely played by Ambati Rayudu. Beg your pardon, Uthappa. Just very soft hands, and that's what they need to do between themselves. The boundaries are not going to come very easy. The idea is to try and play as less as possible as dot balls, to try and keep rotating that strike, and every time there's an opportunity, you hit that boundary.
Yeah, it was actually Sohail Khan who got 4 wickets yesterday. I'm remembering he's 4 for 14 in a previous game. against the West Indies. But they'd still take 4 wickets from any seamer today on this surface. He's an experienced man. He's obviously had knee issues towards the end of his career, but when he's on it, he's a difficult bowler to get on top of.
He had a little bit of knee issue in yesterday's game as well, but still bowled beautifully. That's exactly what they want today too.
A little bit of a way swing. Yes, Sahil Tanvir, a really experienced bowler. Playing for the Rajasthan Royals, was the highest wicket taker in the first season of IPL, bagging 22 wickets in 11 matches. That's actually the year they won it, under Shane Warne.
Yeah, in 2010 he was in the team, but unfortunately that's the year your Pakistani players were stopped from playing in the IPL.
And also a man who enjoyed the final was Yusuf Pathan, player of the match performance in the final.
Yeah, that was a terrific performance from Yusuf against Chennai Super Kings. But at the moment, both these players are batting beautifully, sensibly. This over is bowled really well, but still they managed to take 4 singles. And now Sohail Tanvir just changing his angle, coming around the stumps. This might allow Uthappa to use that angle to play on the onside.
I think because he's getting that away swing. That's not a good delivery. He's trying to go it from off stump away, try and get that outside edge. And I think Afridi is just telling him, why have you come round the wicket? He's just come up from short, fine leg, Afridi, and said to Yunus Khan, why are you coming around the wicket? Get back over.
I think he's just looking for that magic delivery, which is a very difficult ball to bowl, coming around the stumps and then swinging it away from the right-hander. But if you're batting as a right-hander, you always want to use that angle and try and play it towards the onside if it differs from his length.
Yeah, and there's a big gap on the leg side as well. Yep, Afridi again. Just keep your eye out on Afridi. He's not happy. Doesn't understand why he's going around the wicket, and hence why he keeps talking and having a word with Yunus Khan. And I think he's spot on, Shahid Afridi, and he's got his way. And I think it's right that the senior player just says to bowler, come on, stop looking for magic deliveries. You've been successful bowling all your career over the wicket. Now that's better. One wide is what India bowled in their 20 overs. 3 wides already for Pakistan.
I mean, for these batters, the required rate 7.6 without even trying in this over. They've already got 7. If they can somehow manage to get boundary in the last delivery, another big over. I think it's been a very, very good start for India champions, exactly what they would have liked. A few worried Pakistani fans in the crowd. They just need a wicket desperately here. Pakistan champions.
Another wide, 4 wides. Just not got it right at the moment. But what Pakistan have not got to do is panic. I'm sure that man will not allow it. Because even with this small target, it's amazing how you can just put pressure on the opposition by maybe getting a wicket here and there.
And also, Corky, if you're leading the side, you'll always want to try and chop and change and see which bowler gets the rhythm quickly. You don't want to keep going back to the same bowler if he's already bowled 3 wides in 1 over.
Nice shot. That is such a good looking shot. Yunus Khan was quite wide at mid-off, finishes the over with a boundary, expensive, 12 from it. India 24 without loss. They're dancing at the moment because they're in a position to win this final. Lovely looking shot to finish the over. Batirayudu down the ground. No fielders over the bowler's head. Amir Yamin. What a shot. What a serious shot. Shortish of length. And his weight transfer to get on the front foot and power it past the bowler. Pakistan, they're under pressure here.
That is a stunning shot. Again, just walking, picking the length early, straight over the bowler's head. It looks very easy. It's a very, very hard shot to play. And both these batters looking in great nick at the moment.
Sliced away, but this will go all the way. Will it though? Like a pitching wedge at golf. Just checked. Still another couple though for Uthappa.
I think Amir again trying to compensate, was slightly short in the previous delivery, tried to go fuller, and the awareness of Robin Uthappa. He knew it's a risk-free shot. Everyone inside the 30-yard circle, you get half a bat, you're going to get a couple of runs at least.
Also run away. Sahel Tanvir might not pull this back. He doesn't. 4 leg buys. You can see Pakistan fans and the difference between them and the Indian fans at the moment.
Yeah, absolute carnage. Absolute carnage for India here. They couldn't have asked for a better start. 34 for none after 2.3. Pakistan champions will have to find a way to get a wicket. Doesn't matter who, but they need a wicket desperately. Otherwise, this is going to slip out of their hands very quickly.
In the air, wickets! They needed something. It may be a little bit lucky, but they'll take it. Similar to Sharjeel, the way he got out. And the informal Uthappa, he departs.
Yeah, one thing you've got to learn on this surface, that you cannot play a flick of the front foot, which we saw Sharjeel, we saw Maqsood, but that's a pressure catch. It was a brilliant catch, and also the boundaries are slightly bigger. Otherwise, that would have sailed over the fielder's head. Robin Uthappa out for 10, 34 for 1, India champions.
Suresh Raina then in at number 3. 52 off 40 in this game, which India lost to Pakistan in the group stage. India have started this run chase well. Still require 123 from 104. It's a good catch from Sahel Khan in the deep. Had to keep his eye on it. He enjoyed it. My goodness. Pakistan needed this.
Yeah, there's desperately needed a wicket to get back into this game, and now the pressure will be on Raina, who has struggled a little bit in this tournament. We know how good a player he is.
Round the wicket. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Wasn't a half volley, but it is pure timing from Raina.
It must be a different pitch they're batting on. Looks like it. The Pakistani batters have struggled to time anything. The Indian batters so far has middled everything. Look at that. Not much of a footwork, but the hands through the ball. Beautiful to watch from Suresh Raina.
Yeah, we had a little bit of rain, and whether that rain has just helped the ball just to skid on a little bit. I think also the lengths are slightly different to how India bowled. India looked to really bowl it into the surface hard, whereas that last ball was just a little bit over pitch, a little bit skiddy as well. Come again, but straight to extra cover. 2 wickets in the over for Pakistan. They're hitting back hard. Raina has gone.
Yeah, that is a very, very soft dismissal. Suresh Raina, he looks disappointed. Started brilliantly, couldn't control. Similar delivery, similar shot, but this time straight to extra cover. And what an over this has been. Double strike, 38 for 2, India champions.
Two wickets then have just brought Pakistan back into this final. Sahel Tanvir then with his second over, first over expensive, 12 from his first over. Umpire making a signal for the impact player for India. Rahul Shukla out, the bowler, of course. In comes Gurkirat Man in at number 4.
I think it's a good move by Yuvraj Singh, just sending Gurkirat.
Direct hit, I think it'd have been okay. First shot just looked like he just got to grips with pace of the pitch, and then this one, what, a little bit shorter in length?
Yeah, slightly pulling the length again, giving himself a bit of room. Tried to open that offside, but straight to extra cover. He'll be disappointed. You saw the disappointment in his face. He wanted to play a good innings for his side, but now suddenly Pakistan champions will think they've got a foot in this game.
Yeah, they've got to keep taking wickets, so I think they need at least another one. One more in the power play, and we know all the stats about when sides lose 3 wickets in the power play, the percentages of how many sides go on then and win the game when they take 3 wickets.
Yeah, I think they just need to calm things down a little bit. And both these players more than capable. and they're having a good time there.
Why wouldn't they? It's Pakistan versus India. Why wouldn't you? That was close. That was straight, and hence why Sohail Tanvir's hands were up in the air. I think it's over 70% at least. I think it's gone up recently. You take 3 wickets in the power play, you go on and win the game, and hence why, yes, he's got a big thick inside edge, but at least that gives you a chance as a bowler to take a wicket.
I think what they've done well in the last couple of overs, they've again gone pretty straight, trying to hit the stumps. And also when you bowl straight, you as a batter, you got to take the chance, you got to take the risk and make something happen. And every time they have deviated from their line and length, they've been penalized for it.
You just see all of a sudden with those 2 wickets that they're just happy at the moment. Gurkirat and Rahudu just to rotate strike, just to stop Pakistan getting a little bit more confidence.
I think from India's point of view, they just need a partnership. It doesn't have to be a mammoth one. Just need a 30-40 run partnership again. That'll create the foundation. It's just last delivery of this over. It's always good to get a boundary in the final delivery.
Just be a single, should be a single anyway. Bowler's got to stop it. He is tearing after it. 6 singles in the over, 4 overs done. India 44 for 2. Pakistan, you see, won the toss, batted first, 156 for 6 in reply. Good start by India, 44, but then have just lost a couple of wickets. Amir Yamin with 2 wickets and an over. He's going again as well. India still require 113.
Yeah, they just have to make sure they don't lose another wicket in the next couple of overs. In terms of runs, they're way ahead of the game. The required rate is just 7 and over. Nothing to panic. They can afford to just play out a couple of overs if they want to. But Ambati Raidu, knowing the way he operates, Gurkirat Man again, currently playing in good form.
Must be a single again. I'm sure India would. I hope it is. I seriously hope it is coming home. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, a nation will be watching. A nation who is hoping it can get rid of 1966 and all the pain that we've gone through since then as a football fans. I'm sure India would want this man padded up now. Poor delivery again. Saw him already cut one. Raudu, and he's got another boundary.
You've got such small margin for error on this surface, especially in the first 6. And Ambati Raidu was saying that he's such an attacking cricketer. You give him a little bit of room and he's going to make you pay for it. This is brilliant batting from him.
Yeah, just a slight change in the field. So he did have a 3rd down. He's brought 3rd up into the circle and he's got now a deep point. Still can't allow him to have too much width outside off stump. That's a better line for him. You can just see that how he's set up as a batter. And as a former bowler, you'd look at him and think he's trying to hit everything through the offside because his left leg is so open. So what I'm trying to do is off stump is as wide as I want to get.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, you look at the setup, and he also gives himself a little bit of room on the leg side to try and open that offside. So you've got to be, as a bowler, very straight.
Yep, that's the line again. He's not a sort of batter who's going to hurt you leg side too much. He'll pull you, yes. But he's a sort of batter who just wants to hit everything through the offside. And he's waiting for width. He's waiting for you to bowl short at him.
He's not somebody who's going to just plant his foot and pick you up through the line. And it's 50 up for India champions in very quick time when you're chasing 157 on a difficult pitch. It's been a perfect start apart from those couple of wickets.
Yeah, I'm sure Pakistan are waiting to get out of this power play and then go spin. They have to do that. He gets away with that. He gets away with that. Saeed Ajmal, who was not on the edge of the circle, had come in a little bit, but he got away with quite a wide delivery there.
You can see a bit of panic, but luckily went straight to him. Final delivery. So far this has been a good over, only 6 from it, but you've got to finish well. Can't afford to give away a boundary in the final delivery.
Yep, just take a single. Gurkirat, 8 runs from the over, 7 runs from the over. 5 overs are done, and India are 51 for 2. .51 for 2 then. 5 overs are completed of this run chase. They still require 106 from 90. They're in control of this final at the moment. And we've been talking about Yunus Khan deep and just trying to, I'm sure, get out of the power play before he has to go. Surely he's got to go spin both ends.
Absolutely, yes. No two ways about it. And that's where I think the first 6 were very crucial from an Indian perspective. Yes, they've lost a couple of wickets, but they've got 51 on the board. Because it's going to be that much more tougher once the spinners come on, the ball gets older. There'll be a lot more grip for the bowlers in the second half of this innings. And hitting those big shots, as we did see in the first innings as well, there was a span of a good 36, 37 deliveries without a boundary. It's not going to be that easy. You've got quality spinners. You've got Shahid Afridi, you've got Saeed Ajmal, who's come in as the impact substitute. You've got Shoaib Malik, potentially 12 overs of spin there. And that's going to be the key as far as I'm concerned. Post the 6 overs, straight after the power play. As you mentioned, Corky, spinners from both ends. 5 overs, 51 for 2. Decent start as far as India is concerned, going over 10 and over. The required run rate. And that's the other thing that the Indian batters would be quite mindful of, making sure that required run rate does not go out of hand. Sohail Khan in to bowl the last over of the power play. A little bit of a delay. A change of grip, the bat grip for Gurkirat. This game's really tight. It's a middling total. India needing 157. And those middling totals, Corky, I absolutely love them because it becomes very, very tactical.
Yeah, and it's weird, isn't it? You try and explain it as a former player or coach. Why do these small targets affect batters? They just do. And it's nothing to do... Look, the surface has been a little bit tricky, let's be honest. There's a little bit of spin there. I think we've got to be honest about that. Did Pakistan get enough? Look, I'd say they're just about par, just. But ultimately, it's it's two ways you always see sides chase small targets. They either come out all guns blazing, go for it and kill the game in the first power play, which I think that's exactly what India have tried to do, but then lost the 2 wickets. Then all of a sudden now it's whether Pakistan can get a grip of the game with their spin and put India under pressure.
But that's a very tight single. Oh, needed a direct hit. Missed it. Yunus Khan. He was quick onto the ball.
Let's see whether this would have been close. He went straight away and he put his head down. Here we go. This is the angle. Yeah, it'd have been tight. It would have been tight.
Well, the biggest challenge for the players right now is to realize their body, their mind might be a 25-year-old's mind they've got, but the body is not.
Back-to-back games as well. You know, back-to-back games, not easy.
Add a bit of travel to that. That's fine enough. Couple of runs at least.
Yeah, when you said a little bit of travel, yeah, it's not like going from Mumbai to Calcutta or Mumbai to Chennai. It's literally 40 miles down the road. It takes you 30 minutes.
Fair enough, it still is travel.
You're right, it is travel. No, you are right. And you could see that with Misbah, who look, he's 50 years young. He's one of the fittest 50-year-olds you'll see. And you could see that just affected him. I'm sure he's gutted. He's sitting in there gutted that his hamstring is gone.
Tense owners, you can expect that. Finals, India versus Pakistan. That's Kamil Khan, the owner of the Pakistan champions. It's such a close game as well, right? 102 of 86. Yes, you would look at that score and that equation and say, yeah, India is in a good position, driver's seat. I tell you what, the game really hasn't started as yet. That gentleman there, he'll come in to bowl. 4 overs from him, 4 overs from Afridi, 4 from Shoaib Malik. So that potentially 12 overs of spin on this tricky pitch. Oh, extra bit of bounce. Oh, that's good feeling. Dot ball.
And you can just sense, look, there's just a little bit of pressure building because of the fact that Sahel Khan has come in and he's just bowled decent line and length, hit the pitch. And you look at the comparisons now, there's nothing in it. This is a dot ball. It'll be exactly the same. 55 for 2 in the power play.
It'll be a dot ball. So it's exactly what Pakistan champions scored after 6, which is 55 for 2. This is exactly what we were talking about. Pakistan champions after 6, exactly where India are right now. 55 for 2. And straight away, after the power play, or rather power play number 1, we have Shahid Afridi. 329 matches, T20 matches. Another legend, an absolute legend. Yeah, he didn't field yesterday. Had an issue in his foot, big toe or something. He came off the foot, off the field. Right, his field got 3 on the onside. Boundary riders, deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on. On the offside, he's got a long off and a deep point. And how much spin and assistance will he get out of this pitch here? Right, but before that, let's go down pitch side to Mandir Abedi. she's got a special guest with her.
I have here with me Mr. Nishant Pitti, founder of Ease My Trip and chief patron of the WCL. You've been such an integral part of this tournament. How memorable has your experience been so far?
It is giving a lot of memories, Mandira. If you see the crowd over here, it's like mind-boggling over here. It's just like I can't just still not believe that it's happening.
So what's the synergy between a travel company like yours and cricket?
So if you see that in India, there are only two things which are being celebrated. Cricket is the most celebrated event in India and across the globe also. So with travel, travel gives us synergies to travel across the globe. So that's what we get the cricket in London or in United Kingdoms. So we hope that it's going to give more travel boundaries, my friend.
Well, we've reached nearly the end of season 1 of WCL. What plans for season 2?
Season 2 will be much more exciting than you just see right now. So as we just started, it's just 10% what we have been able to achieve right now. And we are expecting a lot more to come.
This is the battle of all battles. Enjoy the rest of the game.
I am enjoying the game and I hope you are also enjoying the game. And you see that the crowd and India is of course on the stage of winning into the game.
Well, let's hope, let's hope. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Well, that was Nishant Pitti, the chief patron of WCL and founder of Ease My Trip. That must be a really proud man.
Well, I said it yesterday, you know, you set up a competition, World Championship of Legends, you have some really competitive teams, and you have a final with Pakistan, India. Doesn't get any better, does it? No wonder he's got a smile on his face. 7 overs are done, 64 for 2.
Nothing much to choose between these two sides. India might be just a shade ahead after 7. Pakistan champions were 60, India 64. I tell you what, it's going to be the spinners, how they bowl and how the Indian batters bat those overs. They still need 93 of 78. Sohail to continue. Oh, what a shot! That is an Ease My Trip 6. The first ball of the over, and straight away the bowler's under a bit of pressure here.
It's a poor delivery, but I'm not sure why he's actually had another over here. I know obviously he bowled a decent over previously, but this pitch has helped the spinner. You have one of the best in Saeed Ajmal. You could even go with Shoaib Malik if you wanted and save him. And no disrespect to Sohail Khan, he's bowled well. But for me, I just think get spin on right now. Don't wait.
That is a little surprising. But I tell you what, 2 right-handers off spin. I'm not saying I agree with that, but just putting it out there.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter about right hand. You cannot wait for a left-hander to come in and then think, oh, I can bowl Saeed Ajmal and Shoaib Malik. They've got to win a final. Got to do it right now. And I'm not having a go at Yunus Khan captaincy. I'm not doing that. But I'm just saying that man is your match winner. Get him on right now.
You're not having a go at Yunus Khan, you're having a go at me.
Just my opinion. I might be wrong. I'm wrong a lot of times in my life.
You're hungry again, Corky.
Probably take a hat-trick now and then I'll be coming back. Great decision, Yunus. Go, Yunus. And him.
Yeah, potentially 11 more overs of spin.
Don't say you don't agree with me. Spin now, come on.
Absolutely, absolutely yes. No two ways about it. On this surface, and this is what I've been saying from ball one of this innings, this game will depend on those middle overs when spin is introduced and how the Indian batters play the spin.
We'll have some of them ice creams up here.
Slow delivery, picked up very early, Gurkirat.
He's got a couple of wickets with this slower delivery in previous games. Not this time. Waited. He waited, and there's a big gap between deep square leg. There's no one out at deep mid-wicket. Now there is. Fine leg is up in the circle. There is a deep mid-wicket. Deep square leg, deep point and deep long on.
11 from the first four. Should get a couple of runs here. It's been a good over as far as India is concerned. I definitely wouldn't mind seeing the seamers bowling now. God, there's a fair bit of crowd here. It's almost full the stadium here now. A little quicker this time. 14 from that over. 8 overs done, 78 for 2. A bit expensive, the bowlers so far. All of them going either 9 or above 9. I'd have freely to continue. A good call. It's a good partnership so far. 40 of 31, the highest of this match between these two. Done a good job. India lost a couple of wickets in quick succession. 34 for 1 and then 38 for 2. And since then, these two have done a really good job. Now what we'll also see in the last few overs from the seamer, a bit of reverse swing. Very close. How close is Yunus Khan? Well, shot covers.
Yeah, I think he's got to. Make him try and hit it over the top and hope he bowls a googly.
Oh, half tracker. And got punished for that. It's an absolute gift.
Yeah, just dragged it down. And we saw that a little bit yesterday before he went off with his toe injury. Just dragged a few down. It's not easy. .44 this partnership, and is this going to be the match-winning partnership as well? 75 from 69 is not a difficult chase in 2020.
Been very smart cricket here. Right from the beginning, they made sure that required run rate is well within control. It's down to 6.5 now. They still believe. Yeah, it's still a long way. A lot of cricket to be played. Oh, that's poor. that's Shoaib Malik.
Well, he looked like he got in a good position. It just bounced, didn't it? It bounced just before him. He's having a look now, replacing in the divot.
Were you down there earlier on? Hitting your 9-9. 6 runs from that over, 84 for 2. Finally, Koki would be a happy man seeing that man on your screen. Shahid Ajmal into the attack. Look at that economy, over 195 T20 games, just 6.5. And the wickets, wow, 271 in 195 games. He's been a wicket taker, absolutely no doubt about that. Yeah, next few overs, absolute key here. Single of the first ball. You've got to be really careful. You can't premeditate against Shahid Ajmal because he's got that pause in his action. Be very careful. You've got to keep watching till the last moment.
Well ball, Saeed.
Oh, that's good. That's good from Raidu. They come into the way. And even though there was a bit of a misfield, but decided not to take that single. Good gamesmanship. Out of the middle, but straight to the fielder.
Just a couple of runs off these first 3 deliveries, and Shahid Ajmal just getting into a little bit of rhythm now.
I'm not sure how much bowling he's done over the last few weeks, or maybe before that as well. Look at that action and that pause there. You've got to be very, very watchful with him. That pause, you can't premeditate as a batter, which a lot of batters do, especially in this format. Really good over so far. 4 singles, and that single would bring up the 50 partnership of 41. Very good partnership. Very smart cricket indeed from these two. Yeah, 41 deliveries. Contribution of 24 and 26. 5 singles from that 10th over. 89 for 2 after 10. And time for a hydration break. Go on, Mo. Thank you. Confirmation from umpire Mo.
India champions still need 68 runs from the 60 deliveries left, and all roads led to Edgbaston for this final. The India champions versus the Pakistan champions. It's a game that everybody really keenly, eagerly waits for, just to wave their national flags, see their heroes in action. And thanks to Ease My Trip WCL, they've seen their legends in action once again. It's been a terrific tournament. How have you enjoyed the tournament, Nal?
Wonderful. Great to see the fans coming through the turnstiles. Both sides always very well supported. Debut match, love it. What a debut that is. Now, Captain Yuvraj out in the middle during the drinks break. Gurpreet Mann and Raidu going nicely at partnership 51. What I did notice, Nicola, and what I noticed when watching Pakistan and India play around the world, Pakistan fans generally wear the Pakistan jerseys, but Indian fans, a lot of them travel with their IPL fans. So you see a lot of yellow in the crowd, and for CSK, whistle Podu. You get a little bit of purple in the crowd for KKR, the reigning champions. You very rarely see Pakistan fans with the PSL franchise's jersey. They generally go for the national colours, and these fans here with the Indian colours on. You always see a bit of yellow, you always see a bit of Dhoni.
Without a doubt, and the key word is yellow. Yellow. And well, that's what the man has done, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. And the local language in Chennai, Thala, like the elder brother. Because he's won them so many trophies, probably one of the most successful sides in the IPL as well. So, of course, and have a look at that, a dream come true for all the Indian cricket fans, for all of us winning the T20 World Cup as well.
Yeah, that was marvellous. Played so well, India, throughout the tournament on some tricky surfaces in New York. Showed their skills, showed their resilience, and in the end Kohli had such a quiet tournament, but you just knew the final he was going to step up.
And we'll get 4. Left the crease, was looking to go big, the change of length by Wahab and also the pace, but played it really nicely and kept his hands rolling over that shot. Never wanted to take any sort of risk.
Playing so well here, Ambati Raidu. Had a quiet tournament so far, but a big match player who's had a hugely successful career, Ambati Raidu, stepping up when it matters.
This is really good cricket by Ambati Raidu. Just the way he's taken that initiative, looking to go from ball one if it was in the slot, and been able to get those boundaries without taking risks. He's always been ahead of the game.
Yeah, just 81 runs before today's final, Nikhil, so you would say shy in runs and maybe confidence not quite as high as it might be, but he's been there, he's done it before in big matches.
Easy runs for the India champions. One shy of a really well played half-century 2B for Ambati Raidu. And it's come at good pace as well.
Yeah, Pakistan need to do something quick, smart. Boom, boom, side Ajmal. You feel you need to get 4 overs out of Ajmal on this surface. Need to give him something to bowl with.
That's really well played. Ambati Raidu, 50 of just 29 deliveries. Strike rate of 152, 5 boundaries, 2 sixes, soaked up for all that sort of pressure, looking to chase down 157 in the final at Edgbaston against Pakistan. Really well played. We're always looking to be ahead of the game. Checked and not looking happy, Ambati Raidu, and he knows it. He just got to his 50 and have a look at that. As soon as he played that shot, realized what he did. But it's a big wicket for the Pakistan champions.
Well, I think he's injured himself. I think Ambati Raidu has hurt his back. It's a dreadful shot, I must say. Got to 50. You know Ajmal is the trump card. You're only chasing 6.68 and over. Do not give them a gift. That is really poor batsmanship. All the experience in the world should have got India over the line. He's let Pakistan in. Raidu gone for 50. Game's not over. 98 for 3.
Close to 5,000 runs in his T20 career. Strike rate of 128. Previous game in the semi-final against the Australia champions. Found the form that Yuvraj Singh has been looking to bat with. And plenty of support there in the chairman's box. This is a big wicket. And it's come at the right time, breaking the partnership of 60.
You must have an out clause in your mindset, Nikhil. I don't mind the intent, I don't mind the thought process to take on the spinner, but when you realize you're not to the pitch and you're hitting into the breeze, as Raidu was doing, you must have something in the back of your mind that just triggers and says, let me just knock it for 1, or let me chip it for 2. That was a poor dismissal of a player who had the game by the scruff of his neck. Now you got a new man in, Ajmal with his tail up, a slip in play, and all of a sudden the crowd in green feel like they're back in the contest.
Well, this is the moment for Yuvraj Singh as well. On the same day, 13th of July, 22 years ago, played a blinder of an innings to win the NatWest Trophy for India alongside Mohammad Kaif.
Well, watch out for this front pad. Watch out for this ball just skidding on here from Saeed Ajmal, looking for Yuvraj Singh's right knee.
Now this is the moment that Yunus Khan is looking to put some pressure. You got Shahid Afridi in the slip for Yuvraj Singh. It's the guys in the 30-yard circle who should be looking to block those ones, because even Yuvraj, Gurkeerat will be looking to build a partnership. But for me, if there's a loose delivery, you need to try and capitalize. Don't go into a shell at this stage of the game. This is good bowling.
Well, good fielding and good captaincy. Nikhil, you mentioned the fielders. Look how close they are. At Shoaib Malik at short mid-wicket. He's only 8-10 yards away. Extra cover himself. I think it's Yasser Arafat is right in tight on the 1.
2 dot balls.
And plenty of spin available to Yunus Khan. Shoaib Malik hasn't bowled yet. Ajmal's got 2 more after this. Afridi's got 2 more, so this is going to be a trial by spin if India are to get over the line.
Takes the single now. Well, that's the moment where I think those are the moments that you need to close out. India now need 57. We've got to 100. Now you can start counting reverse, but it's the number of dot deliveries you play.
Big ball this. Wicket and 2 singles off. Ajmal needs to close this over out.
Well bowled, really well bowled by Saeed Ajmal. It's 100 for 3. This is a good move by Yunus Khan. They've got Shoaib Malik looking to pick up wickets. Best way to contain, put some more pressure. He's got the spinners and quality spinners. Pakistan from here on in have got that sort of option as well. And Shoaib Malik got the better of Gurkeerat on the same surface as well. He likes to sweep, and Shoaib Malik likes those variations. He's always looking to be a step ahead of the bowler, the batter, I beg your pardon. If he bowls a couple back at the length deliveries, and then he's going to try and slip one in to try and yoke the batsman. He knows that Gurkeerat Man also likes to play the sweep shot. So this is going to be a really interesting battle.
And again, the field is right in under the batter's nose. Look at left ear screen, saving one. Right ear screen, saving one.
Hit me delivery. Goes up and over deep square leg. He's my trip 6. That certainly will calm the nerves of the Indian dugout as well.
Well, that's a gift. A Larry Loosener from Shoaib Malik. Pumped deep into the leg side. Not quite big enough to go into the hollies where the crowd are animated as always. Previous over, just 2 off it. You're asking Shoaib Malik back up Saeed Ajmal's previous over. Only went for 2 and got the wicket. You release that pressure straight away.
This is good cricket by Yuvraj Singh as well as Gurkeerat. As long as Yuvraj Singh is out there, it probably keep having that word with Gurkeerat, no risk, only if you get an opportunity. Otherwise, let's just look to rotate strike. Looks to go around the wicket. Shoaib Malik to the left-hander, slip in place. Can he get the grip from the stumps, the line of the stumps, and then rip? And that's when you try and get that outside edge, a little feather that you're looking for. This is by no means, Navi, this game is over.
Absolutely not. Yunus Khan is catching at cover. Now there's a huge gap at mid-wicket, and all Yuvraj will want here is just a ball to tuck into leg side. I think Pakistan could try and block that leg side off as well. It may mean bringing an extra man inside the ring and being a little bit aggressive.
Right, Nabi. India-Pakistan final of the WCL. Can you bring in long on? If you're looking to bowl from around the wicket, bring in long on in the 30-yard circle and look to bowl that 4th stump line, because you have a fielder and slip as well.
I wouldn't bring in long on, and the reason being, long on is quite an easy stroke for Yuvraj with that free-flowing bat. Yuvraj is not a sweeper of the ball behind square. At the moment, there's a deep backward square. He doesn't need to be there. If Yuvraj sweeps, he generally goes mid-wicket. So I could bring in up the top left ear screen to come into a short mid-wicket, And maybe ask you, Raj, do you want to get down on one knee? It's a long way down for you. And sweep hard behind square because it's not natural.
We'll see the comparisons at this moment in time in this run chase. The India champions ahead of the game. But it's you want somebody in his eye line to be in the 30-yard circle, just to tempt him, just to play that little risk of 6 runs, even if you get hit for 6. Somebody said the old cliched saying, you got to risk it to get the biscuit.
Risk it for a biscuit, says Nikhil Chopra. What kind of biscuit? That's the question. Does it have chocolate on it?
Now, as a bowler, you don't want to give those free singles up. Just a tap on the onside. The next couple of overs are going to be key. The next 12, 14 deliveries.
That was such a poor ball there from Shoaib Malik, because that's all Yuvraj wanted. All he wanted was to dink it leg side and get off strike. And Shoaib Malik gave him the perfect ball for it.
Don't sweep is the angle. Gurkira, the sack batsman. What a shot that he'd probably be thinking about while walking back to the dugout. The Pakistan champions back in the game.
Brilliant. Shoaib Malik. The angle. It's all about the angle here.